Karl Rove brings us in now from Austin, Texas. Morning, Karl.
Morning.
To you. We showed this yesterday when Dana and I were on the air. This is an NBC News approval rating for Kamala Harris. 42% see her as very negative. How many political figures have had a number that low?
Well, not a lot, but speaking of numbers, favorable and unfavorable, do you know what these numbers are? This is the favorable number for Joe Biden. This is the unfavorable number. This is Kamala Harris's favorable number and her unfavorable number. They're indistinguishable. So the idea that somehow or another she is ready to serve and that solves the problem and she's more popular than him is simply not true. She is in terrible shape, just like he is, because in the modern era, presidents and vice presidents are linked up in the public mind. She can go out there and say, if she likes, that she's ready to serve, but that's simply going to undermine the guy that she is supposedly the number 2 for.
It is interesting that she would, of course she would say that she is ready to serve. The question is not actually, I don't actually think that's the question. It's more, do the American people, if it came to that, want you to serve? Karl, over to you.
Yeah, look, the last thing she ought to be saying is, I'm ready to serve, because it makes it sound like, you know, there's a reason why she needs to reassure the American people. That's something we either believe or don't believe. It doesn't do her any good to say it. Think about this. NBC last summer had her negative. Her negatives outweighed her positives by 17 points, which was the highest number they had ever had in that particular question for any vice president. In Gallup, at the beginning of December, minus 18. That is to say, she was upside down by 18 margin. The newest Suffolk University USA Today poll, 25 points. The LA Times says she has lower ratings at this point than any of the last 4 vice presidents. Mike Pence, Joe Biden himself, Dick Cheney, and Al Gore. I mean, this woman is in bad shape, and for her to be out there saying, let me reassure you, I'm ready to serve if the guy above me somehow, you know, something happens to him, is not a good move for the administration and a sign of why she deserves exactly the low ratings that she's got.
So not to pile on here, but there's a couple reports out there now. I think really for a White House that's been pretty tight-lipped.
Yep.
There's reporting out there, the New York Post and Axios. Here's one, number 4, guys. Former senior Biden administration official about the border crisis and about the VP Harris. She's been at best ineffective and at worst sporadically engaged in not seeing it was her responsibility. It's an opportunity for her, and she did not fill the breach. We know that now. Is this kind of just what happens 3 years in?
No, it doesn't. If she was given the responsibility of being in charge of immigration at the beginning, she immediately redefined that to say her job was to work with the governments of Guatemala, Nicaragua, and El Salvador to refashion their economies and their societies so that people wouldn't want to leave. But that's not the problem on the border. The problem on the border is that people are coming from all over the world, and this administration has had policies that allowed that to overwhelm our defenses at the borders. There's a difference. Take a look at the last month that Donald Trump was in office and take the last month of last year and compare it, and it's like 5 times as many people coming across the border under Biden than under Trump. And she is the woman who was supposed to be in charge of doing something about that to make certain that it stayed the way it was when they came into office. And she abdicated that role by redefining it in such a way that it had nothing to do with how do we protect the border and keep people from coming here illegally and overwhelming our defenses. I mean, you know, it's just astonishing to me how tone-deaf this administration is, and particularly how tone-deaf the Vice President of the United States is.
I just want to add one thing. I don't even need a comment, but in that Axios report, the thing that caught my attention yesterday is that it says the crisis on the border grew slowly. Many administration leaders treated the issue like a hot potato because it was politically thankless. Several sources in and out of government told Axios, well, they thought it was politically thankless, and now they have it as the #1 issue affecting all Americans. And it's not, they're not in a good place. This report proved it, Karl. I'll give you one quick last word.
Well, as you reap, so shall you sow. And they have ignored this problem and allowed it to grow and grow and grow. And now they're saying, please force us to give us a solution, force it on us, and we'll sign it as part of a bill. Now, not leadership.
Root causes are deeper now. Thank you, Carl, very much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.